Om Shanti. Today is the 9th of August 2022. Let us listen to the Sakar Murli of our beloved Bapdada. Essence. Sweet children, the sweet Father has come to remove you from this bitter world and to make you sweet. Therefore, become very, very sweet. Today we have two questions. The first question, why do you children dislike this old world? Baba answers, because this world has become the extreme depths of hell. Everyone within it is bitter. Impure ones are called bitter. They are all floundering in a river of poison. That is why you dislike it. The second question, people make two mistakes in one of the questions they ask. What is that question and what are the mistakes? Baba answers, people ask, how can my mind become peaceful? That is the first mistake, because until a soul becomes separated from his body, how can he have peace? How can he receive peace? The second mistake they make is when they say that God has many forms and is omnipresent. If God is omnipresent, then who is it that needs peace? And who can give it? Om Shanti. You children understand that the Father has come from the land of peace and is asking you children what you are thinking about. You know that the Father has come from the sweet home, the land of peace, in order to take us to the land of happiness. The Father asks, are you now remembering your sweet home or are you remembering something else? This world is not sweet. In fact, it is very bitter. Bitter things cause sorrow. You children know that we are now going to our sweet home. Our unlimited Father is very sweet. All other fathers who exist at this time are very bitter, impure and dirty. That one is the unlimited Father of all. Now, whose directions do you have to follow? The unlimited Father says, children, now remember your land of peace and along with that, remember your land of happiness. Forget this land of sorrow. This world has been your land of peace and this world has been given very harsh names, extreme depths of hell in which a river of poison flows. The Father explains that this whole world is a river of poison. Everyone experiences sorrow at this time, which is why they dislike it. It is a very dirty world. Therefore, you should have disinterest in it. Sannyasis too have disinterest in their households. They consider a woman to be a serpent, and that to live at home is like living in hell and choking. They say this and renounce it. In fact, both are doorways to hell. They don't like living in a household and so they go to a jungle. You live in your households. You don't renounce them. You understand this through knowledge. The Father explains to you children that this is the river of poison. Everyone continues to become corrupt. Baba will now take you children to the land of peace. He will send you from there to the land of the ocean of milk. He enables you to have disinterest in this whole world because there is no peace in this world. Human beings continue to beat their heads so much for peace. Sannyasis, etc., whoever comes, ask for peace of mind or say that they want to go to the land of liberation. Just look at the questions they ask. One's mind cannot receive peace until the soul becomes separated from the body. Firstly, they say that God is omnipresent or that we are all forms of God. In that case, why do they ask these questions? Why would God need peace? The Father explains that peace is the garland around your neck. You say, we want peace. First of all, tell us who you are. The soul has forgotten his original religion and the place of residence. The Father says, you souls are embodiments of peace. You are residents of the land of peace. You have forgotten your sweet home and your sweet Father. There is only the one God. There are countless devotees. Devotees are devotees. How can they be called God? Devotees make spiritual endeavor and pray, O God. However, they don't know God. That is why they have become unhappy. You have now understood that we were originally residents of the land of peace and that we went to the land of happiness and then into the kingdom of Ravan. You are the ones who play all round parts. First of all, you were in the golden age. Bharat was the land of happiness. It is now the land of sorrow. You souls reside in the land of peace, and the Father also resides there. His praise is the purifier and the ocean of knowledge. He purifies you with knowledge. He is the ocean of knowledge, and that is why they call out to Him. This proves that there is no knowledge here. It is only when the ocean of knowledge comes that you rivers of knowledge emerge, and therefore you are able to bathe in knowledge. Only the one Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is called the ocean of knowledge. Only when He comes and creates children are they able to receive knowledge and salvation. Devotion begins when Ravan's kingdom begins. That is, you become worshippers. You are again becoming worthy of worship. Pure ones are called worthy of worship, whereas impure ones are called worshippers. People bow their heads in front of sannyasis and offer them flowers. They consider them to be pure and themselves to be impure. The Father says, "No one in this world can be pure. This is a river of poison." The land of Vishnu is called an ocean of milk, where you rule the kingdom. The Father says, "Children, consider yourselves to be souls and remember your sweet home. You definitely have to perform actions. Men have to look after their businesses and mothers have to look after their households. You forget. This is why the time of Amrit Vela is very good. Sit in remembrance at that time. Amrit Vela is the best time because both are free. In fact, you also get time in the evening, but some of you are tired at that time. Acha, go and rest and wake up in the morning and have remembrance. The Father of us souls has come to take us back. The part of 84 births is now complete. You should continue to think in this way. The best time for you to earn an income is in the morning. The income you earn now will be of use to you in the golden age. You are now claiming your inheritance from the Father. There are no financial difficulties. There are no worries there. The Father fills your aprons to such an extent that you don't need to worry about earning an income. Here, human beings have so many worries about earning an income. Baba frees you from worrying for 21 births. Therefore, wake up early in the morning and talk to yourself in this way. We souls are residents of the supreme abode, that is Paramdham. We are children of the Father. First, we enter the golden age. We take our inheritance from the Father. The Father says, 5,000 years ago, when Bharat was heaven, you were extremely wealthy. Now it is hell, a land of sorrow. Only the one Father becomes the bestower of salvation for all. You should remind each other. The golden age existed in Bharat alone. It was called heaven, liberation in life. Hell is called bondage in life. There was first the Sun Dynasty kingdom, then the Moon Dynasty kingdom, and then the Merchant and Shudra Dynasty kingdoms. Because of having devilish intellects, human beings continue to cause each other sorrow. Every physical father becomes a servant of his children. They indulge in vice and create children. They take care of them and then push them into hell. When they begin to flounder in the river of poison, their father becomes happy. Therefore, they are innocent. This father from beyond is also innocent. He is the servant of the children. Those worldly fathers push their children into hell, whereas this one takes you to heaven, the land of peace. He does make effort. How innocent is he? He has left his supreme abode and come. He sees to what extent souls have become degraded. They continue to insult me. They don't even know me. They also continue to insult my chariot. They have made many false allegations. They also accuse you. Krishna too has also been accused. However, no one can accuse Krishna when he is beautiful. It is only when he becomes ugly that he is accused. The one who was beautiful then became ugly. That is why he is accused. Beautiful ones cannot be accused. When souls become impure from pure, they are insulted. This drama is preordained. Poor human beings don't understand anything. Many become confused and say that they don't know what type of knowledge this is. that these things are not mentioned in the scriptures. They have forgotten what the mothers of Bharat, the Shiv Shakti army, did. The world mother, that is Jagadamba, is called a Shiv Shakti. There are many temples built to her. There is also the Dilwara temple. There is only the one Shiv Baba who wins hearts. There is Brahma, then Jagadamba, and also you Kumaris. There are also Maharathis. You are identical to them in a practical way. The non-living memorial of yours, that is Dilwara temple, exists for a long time. It will be destroyed and you will go to the golden age. Then, there are no memorials, etc. You were sitting like this exactly 5000 years ago and your memorial was later created. You ruled your kingdom in the golden and silver ages. Later, those memorials are created on the path of devotion for worshipping. You have also come to know Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar. Vishnu becomes Brahma and Brahma becomes Vishnu. It takes 84 births. You are now making effort again. You should follow Mama and Baba. You will become beautiful to the extent that you make effort. The Father is teaching you an easy way to become pure from impure. If you continue to remember the Father and the sweet home, you will become masters of heaven. You should instill the habit of waking up in the morning and having remembrance. When this becomes firm, you will automatically have remembrance while walking and moving around. We only want to remember our sweet home and our sweet kingdom. First we become Sato Pradhan and then we become Sato, Rajo and Tamo. There cannot be any doubt about this, so there is no need to be confused. You have to remain pure. The diet of the deities is very pure. We too have to take precautions with our food. There is no need to ask questions about this. The intellect first of all understands that lust is very bad. Secondly, you should not eat meat or drink alcohol. Impure ones find it difficult to eat food without onion or garlic. The Father explains that you will never get pure food from anyone apart from Brahmins. You have to stay in remembrance of the Father. The more you stay in remembrance, the purer you will become. Your intellects have to understand how you can save yourselves and by using which method. You have to make your intellects work. You also have to remain in your households. Therefore, you have to stay in a relationship with your worldly families. You have to benefit them too. You also have to relate these things to them. The Father says, become pure. Otherwise, you will endure a great deal of punishment and your status will become degraded. The rosary is made up of those who pass with honors. It is now the time of settlement. Everyone's karmic accounts of sin will be settled. Baba has explained that it is only by having remembrance that your sins will be burnt away. This takes effort. Knowledge is very easy. The whole drama and the tree enter your intellects. However, you have to remember the sweet Father, the sweet kingdom and the sweet home. The play is now about to end and we have to return home. All have to shed their old bodies and return. Remember this firmly. You souls will shed your bodies while staying in remembrance in this way and you souls will go back. It is very easy. You children are now listening personally and others will hear on tapes. One day, people will definitely see and hear this knowledge on television. Everything will happen. It will become easy for those who come later on. The children who remain courageous receive help from the Father. This will also be arranged. There will also be those who do good service. There will be all these facilities for the children's progress. Whoever wants can take it. Just remember the one Father. Those of Islam also go around early in the morning and wake everyone up. Wake up and remember Allah. This time is not for sleeping. In fact, this refers to the present time. Remember Allah because you receive the sovereignty of the kingdom of paradise. Paradise is called a garden of flowers. They just sing that. You are becoming deities in a practical way by remembering the Father. The practice of waking up in the morning is very good. The atmosphere in the morning is very good. The morning begins after midnight. From 2 to 3 a.m. is called the early morning hours of nectar. You should wake up early and remember the land of peace and the land of happiness. Acha, to the sweetest beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children, and we, the spiritual children, also say Namaste to our spiritual father. Today's essence for Dharana: 2 points. First point: stay in remembrance of the Father and eat pure food. Take great precautions about anything impure. Follow Mama and Baba and make effort to become pure. Second point: wake up early in the morning and remember the sweet Father and the sweet kingdom. Settle all your karmic accounts at this time of settlement with remembrance of the Father. Today's blessing: may you carry out all tasks with your carefree stage on the basis of elevated touchings and become an embodiment of success. Blessing once again: may you carry out all tasks with your carefree stage on the basis of elevated touchings and become an embodiment of success. Baba explains, while carrying out any task, if you always have the awareness the senior Baba is sitting here, your stage will constantly be carefree. To have a carefree stage is the greatest sovereignty of all. Nowadays, all are the emperors of worry, whereas you are carefree emperors. Those who worry cannot achieve success because they waste their time and energy in worrying. They then spoil whatever work they do. However, you remain carefree, and this is why you have elevated touchings at the right time and achieve success in the service you do. Today's slogan: every thought and second of a soul who is an embodiment of knowledge are powerful. Slogan once again: every thought and second of a soul who is an embodiment of knowledge are powerful. Acha, Om Shanti.